Hey, what is going on, guys? Shadows here and welcome to this video. And so over the last few weeks, Epic have been trying to update Judgment as they want the experience to be a much better online gaming experience, and they felt like they need to make changes soon. So they've put out the test server, they asked the community for feedback, and they're going to be rolling out a massive update in the next few hours, which is probably either today or later today. The update is going to be massive and includes a lot of changes, and so I'm going to quickly just skim over all the important things and basically sum up what the update will be bringing. So the dual weapon loadout will be returning to every game mode except free-for-all. Stim grenades will be completely removed from every game mode except free-for-all. The torque bow charge time will be reduced from the Judgment time, which is 2 seconds, back to Gears 3's active time, which is 1.5 seconds, which makes the torque bow a good weapon again. Prize boxes will be updated in the next tile update to give you all the content, meaning weapon skins, armor skins, before they start to give you XP, because a lot of people reported problems of not being able to get all the skins because they were stuck on getting constant XP. So their answers to the maps content, having only 4 traditional maps, they said that the map count will significantly increase with current and future DLC. They know a lot of people are wanting old maps returning, and they said that they won't be able to pull a massive content dump from Gears 3, but they said there will be something coming soon, which means quite a few maps from Gears 3 will be returning. They said that the DLC maps will be more symmetrical, because obviously the Judgment maps that were shipped weren't symmetrical. The maps being too big, they said that the future DLC maps will be smaller and will have a better flow from that better combat. They said that the updates for server side, they said that they have made an effort to change up the tested as early as possible, so they can include them in the required tile updates. They will ensure that a good number of changes are actually present in a LAN setting. And their big answer to the no locust in multiplayer, they said that this cannot be changed at this point as it would take several months of programming, and it's kind of like basically there's no point in that. But they said that they will be making big changes to the colours of each team so it's more recognisable, and they're going to improve the sound audio quality for footsteps so you'll be able to hear if an enemy is coming behind you. They've talked about the melee. They've tried to fix the reverse 2-piece, but they said the melee will always be in the game and they can't change that. They said about the matchmaking system that it actually does have a true skill ranked matchmaking system in ranked, but it is basically under the hood, and it's very similar to what Halo does, because that's what Microsoft wants for all their games. That they know there's too many playlists, and they're working on that as well, and they will want more people to play ranked matches instead of quick, so they've increased it XP in ranked, and they're going to try to do a few more incentives that will try to draw people into ranked. All their answers to the weapon balancing, they said that the Nasher, I'm going to quickly talk about everything they said here, because obviously the Nasher is kind of like the fan favourite weapon. They said they are working on a fix to allow players the option to toggle their on-screen reticle. This close range inconsistency, people report, is actually an intentional fix that favours the player to ensure they get a proper kill when the barrel out of the gun is touching another player's cylinder. An ammo count change is highly contentious in public forums, and we feel pretty strongly that the current ammo levels actually favour Judgment's weapon balance. The best option at this point is to increase the ammo to 16 and to try it in the test server. They talked about the Lancer, that the Lancer, the larger majority of the community does not appear to agree that it needs to be updating, so they won't be changing that. They said that changing to a 2-weapon loadout is unlikely to create a huge imbalance in the weapons. The reality of the game stats is that within a few seconds of spawning, you're either dead or you have a secondary weapon anyway, so pulling that back to spawn doesn't significantly move the needle in terms of game balance. That said, the best option is to make your suggested changes in the test server, along with the NASA changes, and see how it plays out. We'll do this ASAP. We'll start with the clip size reduction and make further updates if necessary. They said that they agree with the Bushka, and the clip size and starting ammo will be reduced. The boom shot, the starting ammo will be reduced, which is very good to hear. And they talked about grenade balancing. The ink grenade is they're looking into reported issues, more info to follow. Stim grenades have been removed from loadouts and moved to a pickup in some playlists. Ammo boxes will try pulling grenades out of ammo boxes in a test server and propagate globally if that's a good response. I've talked about the audio in game, so they covered some glitches. So the movement, not getting it into cover, is due to a series of complicated factors that are made more apparent by judgments increased in game speed and player density. We'll look into it, but it may not be fixable. Characters, the Kim's hitbox where he couldn't get headshotted on the top of his chrome dome bald head, that is going to be fixed in a future tile update. The boom shield, already adjusted on female characters, will be fixed in the upcoming tile update. They said they're not 100% unclear on the characters failing to show visual recognition on successive shots, but if I had to guess, I'd say that they're designed to prevent them from spamming the same animation over and over while taking damage. As long as the other visual feedback is registering blood, then I don't see this as a major problem. And they said in-game, if players can join a private game, then that is a bug, unless it is from a player following someone in the game who is not set to private. That's a Microsoft rule. And then their final suggestions are the domination game type, change times to break heals from 2 seconds to 1. The upgrade spectator mode, which is a Mega Wish. They said they're extremely out of scope for judgment, but excellent feedback for the future. They said that the theater mode, another Mega Wish from the community, extremely also out of the scope for judgment, but excellent feedback for the future, which means we'll be going to get another Gears of War game, which is good. And lastly, they wanted to let us know that this weekend's event will be Talkbow Tag, back by popular demand. With all the changes going through the game, we figured it would be the best to let things stabilize and give everyone a chance to test things out and get a feel of everything. So Talkbow Tag will stay up throughout the week, and we'll look at the return of the test server next week. As always, let us know what you think, guys, and what you'd like to see next. They say see you all online. So all these changes, I think, sound amazing. The one extra thing I would like to see changed is the grenade spamming, but I think they said, I didn't watch the live stream last night, which they do every Thursday, but I heard that they're going to try and fix the grenade spamming as well. But all these fixes sound amazing, guys. I'll put the link in the description to the page which I just read off, and so you guys can have a good read of everything that I didn't include in this video. But I just wanted to cover the main few things, and it sounds amazing, and hopefully this will make Judgment a much better online gaming experience, and try to pull players back who have left because of the shit ways Judgment was made. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Enjoy the massive update coming out in the next few hours, and thanks for watching.